Good morning and grand rising, my people. This is Teacher Saki Moon, and class is in session. Since today is Black Friday, we're going to talk black. And we're going to talk black in a way that some of you all will understand, some of you won't understand, and many of you won't like. But that's what I do. That's why I study business, international business, psychology, so that I can put it all together and it'll hit somebody. But we got to talk about some observations, all right? This is the greatest shift in world history in the last 400 plus years for people who have been afflicted like me. And this is what I want to tell you. This is the most profound piece of information I'm going to give you in this lesson. The hurt and pain that's been inflicted upon me were done by my own people, right? The people that I have hurt were my own people, right? Which means what? We, I, you, he, she, they, them, thou has a problem with their own people. That's a problem. And that needs to stop now. As an observer on the national and international scale of social media, I am truly embarrassed by the way my womanhood is being represented and treated by people that look like me. These conversations that some of us are having publicly is the reason why I'm doing this publicly. It's embarrassing. It is not a representation of me or the people that I am similar to at this stage in my life, at 49 years old. Okay? It's not acceptable. This conversation that men are having about black women, and you're publicly auctioning us off to the highest bidder while you go somewhere else. If I do recall, for the last 30 of my 49 years, there has been trouble a-brewing in my own community. There has been violence against people in my own community, by people in my own community. And let me tell you, I left corporate America and came into behavioral health under the Obama administration. And there were two things that I did not know. I didn't know there was racism in the black culture against skin, because my family's skin ranges all the colors that human skin could range from. So I was always used to it. Blended families, blended extended families, diverse communities, diverse schooling, right? But I didn't even know until the last 14 years that there was this big division in the black community. That's one thing. Another thing that I've come to learn, and this is very recently, this is in the last 6 months, observing and then becoming part of a brawl. And then when I went to get help for someone by banging on the neighbors' doors and windows, everybody that came to the door told me they wasn't helping. I never seen that before in my life. Not in real life. Not to me. Okay? So this colorism, this sleeping with the enemy-ism, this pimp-ism, and this disrespecting your own face card-ism. It's embarrassing, it's humiliating, and needs to stop. I'm talking to grown folk. Grown folk. Now the youth, I'm talking ages 16 to 25, 26, 20. Youth. What the hell are y'all doing out there? Where are your parents? What is going on? Those of you who are disobedient and disrespectful and publicly demonstrating and presenting outlawism in a civilized society, you're going to get us fucked up. Which means you got the game fucked up. Because at the end of every day, adults will get this shit in order. And at the end of the next day, if you don't get yourself in order, who's going to save you from yourself? Okay? And to the national and international scale, as a Black American, I'm not going nowhere. This is my country. This is where my people is from. This is the land we tilled and stayed in. So America has to be great for you and me, and them and they and thou. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't shutting up, and I will be a change maker. And I'm going to start with myself every single day. You feel me? With myself every single day. Then with some of you, then with some of them, then with some of they, then with some of thou. That's my plan for myself. What is your plan for yourself? When you going to stop fucking up the family? When you going to start getting more education? When you going to start holding shit down? Women, when you going to shut the fuck up? When you going to stop running your mouth? When you going to stop acting like men? Didn't your mama teach you don't fight men? You don't buck up to no man? Now I know that some of us are lacking maleism in our families, but then you become the one that people got to see. You become the one people got to see. Okay? You don't got it, be it. And this narrative about Black women is the most unprotected people in the world. Let me tell you, a Black woman will get her shotgun out from out that stove or under that pillow before anybody. Don't worry about us. Oh, no, don't you worry about us. Especially when you're talking about us, when you're disrespecting us, when you're leaving us. Don't talk about us. You ain't qualified. You can't tell nobody I am not protected. So I am asking in a very polite way to please refurbish your presentation and demonstration on this international scale here. Stop getting your head so goddamn big that you forget where you came from. I'm talking about who your mama is, who your daddy is, what they look like, who you talking about. Another thing, I'm going to ask y'all men who become successful, especially men who made it from nowhere to somewhere, based on somebody else's perception, right? Because we all from somewhere or anywhere, right? But when you come from what you might deem nothing comparable to the world, and then you make yourself compatible with the world, stop leaving your families. Stop it. Stop it. You use us all up, all our swagger, all our beauty, all our humanity, all our swagger dagger. Okay? And then you take it somewhere else. Oh, and then you want to come back 20 years later? I'm going to need y'all to stop that, right? Please, 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 please. In the name of Jesus, stop that. Ain't nobody else doing that on the public national scale. And another thing, you black men sleeping with a man's whore on television in front of the whole wide world. You all are fighting to fuck a whore on national television. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. And you wonder why some of y'all call Pookie and Ray Ray. And we actually like Pookie and Ray Ray. Them is the... they be the realest dudes in some senses and on many occasions. Not always, though. Right? So we got a lot of things to figure out and kind of filter out and refurbish and rebuild. Okay? But I'm going to ask y'all to stop misrepresenting me. Because I've been stopped misrepresenting you. Okay? That's all I want to say today on this Black Friday. I'm talking to the blacks as a black on Black Friday. And all I'm simply saying is if you didn't hear nothing, if you didn't hear a word I said, hear this. Your presentation and your demonstration is who you is. And many of us are very complex, and that's okay. But don't get stuck on stupid. Not at this grown age. And youth, I'm going to need y'all to live so y'all can grow. Now, my daughter already has a family, but I was concerned about who would her family be? Would she be able to have children from her social circle? And ultimately, she, at 27, did. So we cool. What about my granddaughter? What about the men my age? 10 years below, 10 years above. In that age, in that 20. What about, what you think? There ain't nothing over here hitting no wall, baby. What you think I don't have no options? Is you crazy? That's another thing. Y'all be saying all types of things to get them clicks and to cross over. I'm going to need you to make it at home first. Okay? So, yeah. Black Friday, and that's my black message from a black woman in a black dress, in a black neighborhood, on a black street, black business owner, black entrepreneur, black psychologist on the rise, baby. My name is Saki Moon, the Fixer, and I'm only here to fix. That's it. I recognize some stuff in myself and in my community, and I'm just coming on here to talk about it. That's it. That's all. All right? Because I ain't the type to keep my mouth shut. Oh, no. No. Now, I might be strategic when I speak about something, or how I speak about something, but I'm never, ever. I'm a mandated reporter. I would never witness stupidity or injustice or criminality and not seek to protect and preserve and find and bring and brought justice. Because this is Saki Moon, the Fixer. And I'm coming from Jade Inc., Justice and Development Evolutions. And we don't play no games. We address all issues internally and externally. Because we ain't scared. We ain't scared. Now, I might have some apprehension about saying certain things. You know, because ain't everybody ain't as strong as me. I might break people, I might make people kill them. I don't know. So, so I'm very conscientious. But when I'm talking in general, or when I'm speaking to a large group of people, I have to keep it real. And this right here, this presentation, this demonstration, y'all misrepresenting me and I don't like it. I don't like it. You tell somebody I'm the least protected, and you're going to set somebody up. You keep telling women they better than me. You're going to set them up. You keep telling yourself that you are better than me or them or they or thou, you're going to get a rude awakening. Ain't none of us better than nobody up in here. Ain't none of us better than nobody up in here. I don't care what they told you. I don't care what they told you. It's not what it is, it's what it should be. That's how we function. We don't accept what is. We only discuss what should be. We are into self-correction over here, corrective measures over here, self-fixing over here, self-preservation over here, community service over here, family loyalty over here. And for those of you who ain't about none of that, you already know I don't fuck with you. I don't. Not me. Because I don't deal with liabilities. That would make me black out. You around me and you become a liability? You're going to hear it from me first. All right, so what I'm saying is, any moment, any given time, any day, any month, any year, you can flip that script. And all I ask is that my people, that we be more conscientious of what we are saying and what we are doing in public. We all do our thing in private and amongst our peoples. But what are you doing in public? What are you saying? How are you acting? What's your MO? All right? And for the world, God is calling order. For the world. See, what tripped the human out is industry, money, and civilization. That's what tripped us all out. Because when we were running barefoot, or when each of us are in our own natural environments and elements, cultures, lands, groups, neighborhoods, we know how to move. We know how it's a flow. It's a rhythm, right? It's a rhythm, right? If many of those people are saying, it's a rhythm. But when you practice insanity, you start going like this. You're all over the place. That's not swagger. That's confusion. It's not cute. It's confusion. There's no trajectory in that. That's confusion. You got to start all over. All right, so 5 minutes to noon, and it's almost lunchtime. I want to thank you for your time today. This is Saki Moon, the Fixer, on Black Friday, a black woman in black. And I love you. Oh, I truly do. I love you. All right? Happy Friday. Peace and blessings.